All right, let's be sincere here. Price predictions come and go around the space. They get thrown out like rubbish, and 9 times out of 10, they never definitely show up. In this video, I'm going to be talking approximately how much 2,500 XRP could be really worth in 2025. And you might be asking, Nick, why are you deciding on that quantity? Well, it's because if we study the wealthy listing around XRP, that is like the candy spot on how a lot XRP majority of the wallets do maintain. I understand that there may be loads of different wallets obtainable that hold a bigger amount. And, I don't suppose that 2,500 have to be the goal for all people. In fact, I think that everybody have to be conserving at the least 10 to 20,000. And once more, the greater you can hold, the higher. However, all of it is going by means of how a whole lot you may truly manage to pay for and how lengthy you've been making an investment into XRP. In this video, like I said, although we are going to be speaking about how lots 2,500 XRP will be worth by using 2025, we're going to head intensive on this. We're going to be talking about it. And we're now not just the use of rate predictions. We're genuinely making use of math blended with the previous rate action, the previous you recognize records that were given at the charts with records. And we are just going to move over it proper. We're just going to head over it no matter how accurate it's miles or now not. I will provide you with, guys, my notion procedure on the whole lot. And like I stated, we're going to pass over the entirety in element. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, anyone. My name is Nick. For the ones which are new to the channel, hopefully through the stop of this video, you do grow to be a subscriber. And if you guys haven't already, be part of up at the free Discord down in the description under. We almost have 10,000 contributors, so why wait? It's loose. Join up now and get entry to a ton of records. So like I said, concentrate. When you've been around this area for a little bit of time, you need to have loads extra XRP than 10,000 as an example. And the motive why I say that is due to the fact if we study the all-time chart for this proper. I had been around the distance for some time, and we've had a long time to build up a ton of XRP underneath the dollar. I imply we're speaking about going all of the way back to 2019, 20 a few cents, sub 20 cents at a few points in time, 30 cents, sub 10 cents for, or sub 20 cents. Sorry, for a completely long-term lower back right here, like 15 cents, 17 cents, 18 cents, 18 cents. I know that sometimes we got a few possibilities. Under like 15 cents, I understand that in 2020 we hit about like 11 cents or something like that. During the, you understand, the 2020 apocalypse of XRP, aka the SEC lawsuit, it did hit about 17 cents on some exchanges. And at some point of this whole, you understand, bull run currently, or I have to say bear marketplace into the bull run, we had get admission to XRP around 30 cents. I know on some exchanges it did hit like the mid 20 cent area. But this whole vicinity right here were a notable time to just acquire as a great deal XRP, as you probably could sub 50 cents or even sub $1. Because even though we crossed back to July of 2023, for an instance, when we got XRP is not a protection. We hit approximately 83 cents, 82 cents. Again, every single exchange is special. I realize that we wick to love 93 cents on some of them, but you recognize for the most element, we had a ton of possibility to grab XRP sub $1 and even sub 50 cents. Now I realize, like I said, 10,000 XRP to some humans is manna too high priced, and I get that. I apprehend it, but you have to always go as a lot as you probably can get while it's far cheap. Now, it's hard for me to even propose buying XRP at these levels due to the fact we had the possibility to shop for it at such reasonably priced degrees. So it is very tough for me to be like, hello, get XRP now. But if we're surely kind of looking at XRP nowadays, that's proper. It was extra valuable than Bitcoin in phrases of marketplace cap at one point in time. But it truly is a totally long time ago. Is it something that would take place once more? If it does flip Bitcoin, it'd be truly insane. But I don't assume that occurs this cycle, but I do assume that it, without a doubt, does have a high possibility of flipping Ethereum and becoming the range task all over again in this marketplace. And if we move over right here, we have December 2D. 2024 XRP returns the 0.33 largest crypto after 12-month struggle with the SEC. And it's some other massive factor proper. We have the SEC absolutely converting in 2025. On January 20th, we've got Gary Gensler stepping down. We actually have a seasoned crypto admin. So you already know we may want to see some very big moves for XRP and for even Ripple, the employer that makes use of the XRP ledger and XRP ledger. And I do assume with the purpose to, without a doubt, be a very huge catalyst for XRP together with potential XRP ETFs. I realize that lots of humans are still looking on the Ripple IPO as a huge catalyst. I don't sincerely take a look at it as a catalyst at the back of XRP, as it would not have clearly anything tied to XRP outdoor. Simply, you realize Ripple, an organization that utilizes the XRP ledger and XRP going, you recognize public. So with that, you recognize there is a lot of catalysts. There's a variety of discussions. There's a lot of factors to invest on: adoption, partnerships, announcements, this, that, whatever. But it is truly going to be a totally exciting 12 months for crypto. it's virtually going to be a totally bullish year for crypto as well, in my opinion. And as we do think about that, right, we have to consider in which of those altcoins going to head in terms of charge smart. Well, we pass and study, you understand, beyond charts, and I'm no longer looking on the USD chart right here. I'm searching at the dominance chart. Listen, I made this post over this Google Sheets over here while we have been at like sub 2.5% dominance. Okay, we are now properly over 3.88% dominance. We did wick to about 4.75% dominance, the equal specific level in which we did discover quite a few resistance back in 2016, and a dual market, mind you, before it did hit its low in 2017 and then went sincerely parabolic. Now, XRP is known for high, dominant stages. I implied for you going to the 2020 timeframe. It looked like XRP become approximately, to interrupt out in a huge way, it becomes sitting at approximately like 5% in terms of candle body near on 3 week. But it did wick to about 6% of market dominance. And, the 6% stage, if we're taking a look at this, is kind of like the mid-range. I could argue that like 6% is the mid-variety in this usual chart here. But it did have a totally massive percent dominance back in like 2017, 2018. Sitting at about 31.38% return right here in the course of January of 2018 when the all-time high became found out and it changed into sitting at approximately 17.89%. So XRP is known for having a few excessive dominance degrees. Now, I actually have this vicinity up right here. It's a 12.4% dominance. I'm just rounding down to 12% for the sake of this video. The motive why I do have this, like this is a level at the chart due to fib extensions, mainly. Okay, so this will be, you recognize the golden ratio outreach essentially on this chart. So this is why that is at the chart. Now, U is probably pronouncing properly. 12.4% is tremendous for XRP, considering the fact that it hasn't hit that scene, that going all the way again to 2019. And I would agree with you if the narrative wasn't the truth that XRP goes to flip Ethereum, which is a huge narrative. This has been floating around for years now. I get it. Right. Does that make it a 100% possibility or a guarantee or something like that? No, but I do think that it has a high probability. I could argue that it has like a 5050 risk, which I understand that that is kind of gambling odds, but it's nevertheless something to sort of burst off of, mainly considering the reality that you recognize if we cross-returned only some months in the past. If I stated XRP turned into going to keep quantity 3 in this marketplace in December, people could say, you're loopy, you are insane. It's now not going to. So to suppose that XRP ought to simply flow up one spot right here, it's now not too crazy to me. And if we are thinking about that, and I see Ethereum is holding approximately 13.2% marketplace dominance right now, and it's been dropping considerably, I would round it to 5% due to the candle body closes here on this chart going all the way back to 2020. And then I also have 12%. So going off of these two ranges in this chart, we've 5% at 3, 5% at 3, 5, and 7 trillion backs market cap. Right now we're buying and selling well over 3 trillion greenbacks. We're sitting at approximately kind of almost 4 trillion at the time that I'm recording this 3 trillion. So I'm just going to move off of the 3 trillion just because it's a pleasing midline to go off of. It's the best ever high from 21. So at 5% with a 3 trillion